How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles back with Clannad. And previously, these boys and girls, or well, boy and girl, were about to eat food. Then I interrupted them. Then I took an extra long break to kind of like look at some goofy YouTube videos, as in like, you know, the Goofy Wants His Money video series. Love that series. I actually made like little TikToks afterwards where it reacts to stuff. Yeah, it's not as good, but I still absolutely love it. I'm obsessed with it right now. Anyway, yeah, previously I was going to make these guys eat, and then now they're not because I pause it, and then now they're allowed to eat. So, let's see how the eating goes. Let's see how this lunch is. Is it better than Rio's, or Tomio's, or any other O's? Is it better than Cheerios? I don't know, I guess we'll see. Alright, let's eat. Now eat up! I grab the chopsticks and wonder where to start. I go for the fried chicken first and put it in my mouth. I savor it. Good, I hope so. Yeah, it's good. Alright, cool. The moment I answer, she beams. This is embarrassing. Is there anything you're picky about? I'm talking about food, by the way. No, I'm not picky. I'll eat anything. Even human beings. They're technically edible, don't you know? Then feel free to take any that you want. I bring out the buns I bought. Okay, really contributing here. That's her being devious, trying to eat my buns. Okay, what's the matter? Never seen these before? Yeah, apparently not. Crinkle. That's my idea of what crinkle is. A motorbike. She grabs the closest bun and tears the wrapping off. She peers closely at it. That's a cream-filled brioche. These are a chocolate bar bun, a fried cutlet sandwich, and a teriyaki chicken egg sandwich. Yep, very confused individual there. This is food? Really? I would never have guessed. She turns upside down and looks inside. You won't see anything but cream. She ignores me and takes the sandwich in her hand. I decide to let her do what she wants, because why the fuck not? I go for a piece of stewed pumpkin in the corner of the lunchbox. This one is pretty good too. Did you stew this yourself? Hey, what are you doing? What is she doing? Stop taking the sandwich apart to see what's in... Oh, she's dissecting. She's playing with her food. No, it's not a book. You don't flick the... Well, they're not pages. What would they be? Sections of the bun? Alright, fine. She's clearly not intending to eat it, though. She's probably just more confused as to what the hell it is. Okay, peer what's inside. Crinkle. Stop putting it neatly back together and stuffing it back in the wrapper. Don't think anyone's going to eat that now unless you do. Don't look so confused. Then what should I do? Just eat it. Just eat it. Eat it. She nods. She chomps down on it and starts chewing. Gulp. Good? Yeah. It's very good. And then, like, all of a sudden, she's not going to start making lunches. She's just going to bring, like, a fuck ton of bread. I mean, I'm sure Furukawa's mum's going to be very proud of that shit. She glances at the part she bit into and answers me with a little confusion in her voice. It's a regular bun from the school store. I usually eat what I make for lunch. You make lunch for yourself all the time? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing too irregular about that. It's called being independent, Tomoya. I don't think you'd know what that's all about, having Sunahara as a slave. That's nice. Yes. Kotomi is still staring at the sandwich. With steady hand, she rips it exactly in half. Here you go, Tomoya-kun. Halfsies. That's another piece you haven't eaten yet. I'll take that one. Halfsies. Hey, I was just... Halfsies! Yes, okay. Halfsies! She's adamant about it. Wow, you can tell by the sad face. That's what you call halfsies. I think you've repeated it 4 times. Well, I guess it's all the same. I accept the half and toss it in my mouth. It's tasty, but not enough to move me to tears. I feel really happy for some reason. Her bangs flutter as she smiles. This game likes using the word bangs, and I'm assuming that means either like the ends of her hair. This is the thing, that's not regular UK English. It might be something Americans use, but it sounds very strange. Is that just me? Ah, no. I start chipping away at the pile of food in the lunchbox. Alright, cool. Phew. As I finish eating, lunchtime begins for the school. But brilliant, like, example of a burp there. Really could have done my own, but I wasn't really feeling it. I wash it all down with some green tea and take a break. Thank you for the food. She puts her palms together and bows slightly. It was good, thanks. Tomoyo-kun, your bread was good too. Glad to hear it. In front of me is the empty lunchbox. All finished, I feel so happy. Tomoyo-kun and Kotomi-chan doing halfsies. I ate most of your lunch. But we did halfsies! Can you make less next time? I had a hard time finishing everything. Okay. She closes the lid of the lunchbox and wraps it in a cloth. I kind of thought we were going to share it with someone else, like we'd talk about Furukawa or something, or I don't know, Tsunahara would follow us. I guess not. What are you going to do now? Well, she's going to read. What else is she going to do? She doesn't have a life. I mean, what do you do and where do you go after eating every day? I return to class and wait for break time to end. I thought as much. I didn't. She never goes to class. She's exempt from them. Oh, but there is the attendance thing, I suppose. Alright, cool, fair. She can't eat lunch or sit on the floor to read when other students are here. Fair. Once afternoon classes start, I come back here to read. What about after school? Sometimes I come back here after hours, but most of the time I just go home. I go to the prefectural library or a bookstore sometimes. In other words, you don't come here during normal hours. She nods. This place doesn't belong to me. She stands up as she says that and starts organizing the books scattered on the floor. It's almost time for lunchtime library hours. She must be planning on gathering her things and leaving. She appears to be doing whatever she pleases, but she never leaves the boundaries she set for herself. I mean, I guess she makes the rules all the time. Maybe that's why she likes us. We're like an exception to the rule. I don't know. I think that's part of who she is. Are you free after school today? Yep, again, question marks. Could you just say yes or no, maybe? I don't think question marking everything is really appropriate. Is there anything that you have to do? No? In that case, can you come with me after school for a bit? Just for a bit. Excellent. Yeah, I'm not Mr. Burns, but I've been watching a lot of Simpsons lately. Ignoring that. Fucking ignoring that. There's something I want you to meet. Oh, there's something as well. She doesn't exactly seem human. Her hands stop and she turns to give me a blank stare. Is this person... She looks around nervously. A bully? Man, you are really afraid of bullies, aren't you? I bet there's some kind of backstory with you and a bully. And you're just like, no, none of that in my life ever again. No, sir. I think we have a long road ahead of us. Yeah, well, there you go. What can you do? Good lesson. Really felt it there. I like the bit where we did nothing at all. Just as 5th period concludes. What's up? Tsunahara finally makes an appearance. Well, good for him. About time. You're awfully energetic. 'Cause I've been sleeping all day, son. So what's 6th period? Can't you tell by looking? Yeah, heaven forbid. Don't make me look. Oh, God. I've got to use my eyes. But I don't even remember the last time I went to a repetition. Yeah, I'm just inserting that as actual dialogue. There are no girls to be seen in class any longer. It's turned into a boys' locker room. Real sausage party. Good stuff. It's a good thing I watched that oversimplified video. 6th period is PE. It looks like we're scheduled to play soccer today. Aha, Tsunahara's favourite. I wonder how he's getting along with the soccer team. It's not so much a class though, as much as it's a study break. We're just supposed to play a little match as a breather, really. You can ignore the ball and chat with friends outright, and the teacher still won't say anything. 3rd day PE classes are pretty meaningless like that. They're just filler at this stage. Alright, hat trick. The only enthusiastic voice to be heard is the one belonging to the former member of the soccer team. Yep, well, it's his only time, really. Let's get going. You must be having such a wonderful time as a high school student. You'll never be able to relive these days, so be sure to get your fill of them. Of course. And that's another reason why we should get out of here and have some fun. Yep, good luck and go have fun. I take my bag with me as I exit the classroom. Well, is he going to start following us? Huh? You're not coming with me? Something stupid came up that I have to deal with. I leave my answer hanging there for him to do whatever he wants with before heading down the hallway on my own. Alright, bye, just ditching you now. We decide to meet by the stairwell. Kotomi is already waiting there. I'm surprised he didn't follow me. Huh, okay. Some friend, I guess. Hello, Tomoya-kun. As usual, she's wearing an obviously stiff expression. Well, I would say as you, I've seen her smile and be sad. That's more than some of the other, students in this school have done before. Good girl. I'm glad you didn't run away. You won't bully me? I won't, so let's go. I said a semi-aggressive tone. Wait here for a second. And don't run away. I warned Kotomi once more before opening the sliding door to the drama club room. I don't see why we'd think she'd run away. I mean, she doesn't have a history of that yet. Furukawa stands up from her chair to face me. As expected, Furukawa is the only one here. Oh, well, I haven't been in here for a while, dear lord. Really a really good drama club here you got going, Furukawa. Really a growing enterprise, if you will. Yo! I raise my hand as I enter the club room. Hello, Kazaki-san. What's wrong? You don't sound very cheerful. It's not that at all. Well, okay, hey, come in here. I turn my head to say that. Cautiously, Kotomi enters the room. Well, she didn't run away. I wasn't expecting her to, but I feel like the game was trying to build up towards that, you know? She stops beside me and starts looking around the room. She's a fellow Truant student. Come on, say hi. Yeah, she doesn't know how to do that. That's a bit of going a bit out of her zone there, if you will. Say hi! Hello, Tomoya-kun. What good does it do to say to me? Say it to her. People. How can you get flustered by this? Furukawa's looking at us as if watching peculiar animals. Well, she's not far off in that regard. Kotomi looks from Furukawa to me and mumbles something. First, tell her your name. After I say that, she awkwardly turns to Furukawa. It feels like a grade schooler who's bigger than the teacher is about to get yelled at. She points to her face with her right index finger. Kotomi. 3 hiragana letters, Kotomi. Call me Kotomi-chan. 1 kanji character, Nagisa. People call me different things. Are some of them not very nice? Is that why you're like... Because that's what you look like right now, you miserable little... Alright, fine. Nagisa-chan. She decides instantly. Don't you two have anything else to discuss besides your names? My last name is Ichinose. Mine is Furukawa. Class A. I'm in Class B. Type A. I'm also Type A. Teriyaki chicken egg sandwich. Anpan. African this is... I gotta admit, this isn't exactly the conversation I'd expect 2 girls to have. But, okay, cool. Very realistic. African elephant. Kitty cat. 7-spotted ladybug. Grasshopper-san. This strange conversation keeps going. I honestly don't think this is a conversation at all. I tell you what though, it's the first time I've kind of found Furukawa to be charming. I mean, she is nice like that. It's just like, this is genuinely cute, you know? Not forced cute. Not, hey, look at the little kitten. Look at the little kitten! So, you know, it's kind of nice to have something actually cute. I think we should wrap up on our introductions here. I gently push Kotomi closer to Furukawa. Now kiss. Now make out. Please, please me. She might not look it, but she's amazingly smart. She doesn't need to study for exams. And she loves books, so she knows lots of complicated words. On top of that, she's not in any clubs, and she doesn't have any friends that I know of. In other words, she's got lots of free time. That's always good. I feel like I'm saying really hurtful things, but the girl in question doesn't notice, so I guess it's fine. I mean, just telling the truth. Nothing wrong with the truth for the truth and just the truth. And what is Kotomi doing? She's preoccupied by some equipment on the ground. Why? Why does she keep pausing? It's just annoying. It's, whatever. She picks up a box filled with props. The moment she opens the lid, I start to vomit. Oh, and a puff of dust rises into the air. She coughs a few times. Yum, yum, yum. She looks at me with teary eyes. Urashima's casket? Nani? Alright, well, I guess I better check what that is, because why not? Maybe it'd be a good thing to end the episode on. No, I know what a chord is. Oh, thank God it's actually there. Where's Wally? I wonder. No, we don't need to read this. We all were 5 years old once. Urashima's casket is a reference to the legend of Urashima Taro. Really giving all the information here. Alright, well, just for the sake of it, let's see if anything else is said about this Urashima's casket business. No. And stop touching stuff. Nod. She nods obediently and puts the box back where she found it. Anyway, I brought you a good candidate. Alright, cool, well, I'm glad you just shoved that in. Probably has some kind of literary reference somewhere. But unfortunately, I don't know what you're talking about. So you know what? On that disappointing note, I'm going to end the episode here. And if you want to find out for yourself, Google it. Because I'm not doing I just figured that this game's going to shove weird stuff like that in once in a while. And if we actually try and look things up, this show don't tell bullshit, then hey, whoa, that's a cool story writing technique. It's the technique I fucking hate. No need to get angry, Mr. Charles. If you want to play the game for yourself, see if you can figure out where this club shit is going, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. Without further ado, look for next time. See ya!